What is going on, everybody? Good Friday. It's not Good Friday, but happy Friday, I should say. We are here, going to do a little round. It is terrible weather outside, so perfect day to play a little golf. I'm going to play my round. This is on the Simulator Golf Tour. So we'll go through it. All right, so gonna be trying a couple of things, specifically just kind of working it out for Sunday. So I have the chat up. If anybody's there, you can type it in, or you can type in your comments after. I'd be happy to answer anything as we go. So we're playing around on the Simulator Golf Tour. Round one. This is round two of it. Round one was played at this same course. This is called what's it called? Washara Country Club. This is the Lakeview course, Bridges Lakeview. The other one was like the Lakeview West or something. Not the most exciting golf course, but I didn't play. I shot even in the first one, and just it was just not great. So we'll go through it. Here we go on this first hole. Kind of got an interesting decision right off the bat. Wind is going left to right. That's going to help. If I was going to hit driver, I would need to fade this ball. Otherwise, I would go through, or that lake would be in play. So, not a long hole. I'm going to hit 3-wood. I don't even need to hit this club. You know, in reality, I could hit like a 4-iron. It's downhill too, and then just be left with like 160, 150 left, depending on what I got. But I think I can get it around there. Let it work, because everything's kind of in our favor to push it, and I'm pretty good at making the ball work left to right. So we'll go with that. Or we'll just send it way right. Uh-oh, that looks pretty thick. So first swing of the day, there it is. All right, got some issues. So we got big issues. See if we can find a way out. So this one we might be playing backwards. Yeah. Feel like we're going backwards on this one. Okay. So we're going to go and just honestly just kind of hammer out of here. We're going to hit a 4-iron, assuming we can't see anything, so we're going to try to keep it low. I guess we could get out of there. So we definitely got out of there. And then we'll just have to deal with it. So we got 138 left. Kind of got a little lucky. I didn't think it would come out of there that fast. But now we deal with it. One thing you don't want to do when you're playing rounds is you don't want to get off to slow starts. And slow starts are like doubles, triples, stuff like that. 10s, 9s. We don't want that, right? I have not tried the new JCB course. They'll probably have more details about the new E6 at the show, is my guess. So I will be there. That's the PGA show. That's in January. I've heard some things from some companies that, I don't want to say it until they announce it. I don't know if they're even true, so that's the big thing. But I don't want to say them. But yeah, anything new, you start hearing rumblings right around now. I'm going 9-iron here. I could hit wedge. Actually, it's downwind, so I'm going to go downwind. Out of the rough, I'm going to hit a pitching wedge instead. I want to make sure I clear the water. That's the obvious issue. Downhill, downwind, going to hit it hard. Hold it a little. Go. Ooh, that was a little sketchy. That was a little rough. That was kind of a little bit of a, again, maybe in retrospect, I should try to throw that up there. I should have, I probably maybe should have thrown it up there. I didn't want to go long, though, and have a 3-putt, make the double. I like my chances of getting up and down. And David, yeah, I did not watch I saw highlights of the Argentina game, and I saw the end of the Brazil game. That was a good day. If you're a soccer fan, that was a good day of World Cup. So just a little pitch. This one's hard because you saw how high that green was sitting up. So it's hard to get the ball to stop when you're going uphill out of the rough. So we did exactly what we didn't want to do. And that's how you do it, right? You compound errors. I made a bad tee shot, and then you put yourself in a spot. You don't put it on the green then after you punch out, and then you don't get up and down. You make big numbers. That's how that happens. So not a great start, but see what we got. So very narrow up there, very narrow, and not a lot of room to go for the driver. Okay, we're gonna go 4-iron. It's 381. So we're just gonna be left with a longer shot in, is what it ends up coming down to. So we're gonna go with this. Hit it pretty terribly. This course is way tighter than the other one. Ooh, okay. So if I knew that, I guess. So is that the water? Uh-oh, one of these courses. All right, so we got a slice one. Here we go. Yeah, we'll be there. I'm looking forward to it. So I've been actually talking to some of them and we'll have some videos and stuff that we'll do. So it'll be cool. So let's see here. 193 uphill, moving to the right. Biggest thing here is out of the rough. Well, so it's got that 2-degree, that slope to the right, right? So the number one thing I don't want to do here is have it start immediately right and just slam the trees. That would be the worst thing. So I got to make sure I give it enough room, and then we're going to try to get it to move right, which it should. But out of the rough, you don't get as much spin, which is how you move it right. So I'll take it. You know, that's not a great spot to be, right? So you just got to kind of go from there. I thought maybe I could get it up there a little farther, but you know, again, it's a terrible tee shot. Put yourself in a bad spot. Got to deal with it. And then you have a wedge game. So 60 yards, and we'll go. Yeah, David, I'm a notoriously slow starter. That is true in not just simulator golf. Get off to some rocky starts sometimes. I think it takes me I'm not much of a warm-up player. So this is just a lob wedge, trying to hit it in there. Ugh. So I don't really come on back. Somehow come back all the way down. So I'm not much of a warm-up person. Like I warm up a little bit. We'll try a putt. I haven't putted in a little bit, in a few days. You know, so, you know, I just don't warm up a lot. I just get out there and hit, and same thing here. It's like, all right, I feel like playing around. I'm going to go just tee it up. So that's not great. But even when I play tournaments, I get a little bit off to some slow starts sometimes. I got to work on that. That's a skill. You got to, you know, it is a skill to kind of start and end your rounds. So we're going to see the greens are rolling at 11, so should be pretty quick. I did play around a little bit ago with putting, and actually was pretty good. I was actually making some putts. I was like, oh. All right, can we come back? Come back train here. All right, so we got to go out there first, and then we'll see. Don't know if I'll be able to get to it because the second shot's going to be into the wind. So let's see, driver. Hit it terribly again. All right, well, we're laying up. All right. Laying it up. We're going to hit I don't know, 6-iron. Got to have some loft on it. It's probably a good thing. It's just going to make me lay up. Got to have some loft to get out of the tall grass. That one was it better. You got to get out of the tall grass. It's got to have elevation. Get in the fairway. Thank you. So you got to get out of the tall grass. So, you know, as much as I would like to take like a 4-iron, get it all the way down there, you just really can't, because otherwise it comes out low and then it gets chopped up in all that grass. So we're going to hit an 8. Downhill 153, but it's into the wind a decent amount. So we're going to try to flight it a little lower, so ball's slightly back. Hit that really good. Let's see if it gets there. Go! Ah, hit that good too. Just got chewed up. I didn't keep it low enough, I don't think. So, oh well. I like the shot. That's one I can draw on, right? Like, I haven't hit a really good shot yet, so we'll use that. So a little 11-yarder. How about a make? Now bite. All right. It didn't come out as I carried the part to the right. All right. We're getting there. We're getting loose. Let's see what we got. 394. 270 there. Okay. Yeah, warming up is a good idea. You should do warm-ups. You know, you always see the guys on TV, right? Like they always get them. Like they leave the fitness trailer. They're in their basketball shorts, t-shirts and stuff, right? And then they go change, head to the range. I mean, you definitely got to do it if if you're really playing and you're like, hey, you really want to play good. I think it's a big help. All right, what we got? 394. I hit it better, but it's still right. Uh-oh. All right, bunker mat time. Let's see. 394. Here comes the mats. All right, so when I'm hitting a fairway bunker shot, we got 150, a little downhill, it's a flat lie. So here's how I play bunker shots downwind. I'm sorry, I was reading Tom. I could see that. You know, the shorter the shot. You know, radar units are not designed for super short. They've gotten way better over the years. Definitely, you know, something that you can look at. I think they're really good now, but you know, if you're getting really short, it's hard for it's got to see it, right? And the issue you had before was I'd rather have it where it's a little less sensitive, because what it had before was all the ghost putts and stuff, where like you moved your putter and it would like see you, it would think you hit it. So that would be an issue. So all right, bunker shot. Here's how I do this. I choke up a touch to make contact. I've got an extra club because I'm choking up, and I'm not going to be able to swing as hard, just because you don't have the footing, right? You don't have the footing in a bunker. So I am going to hit an 8-iron. This might not be enough, but we'll see. That front bunker wouldn't be a real bad spot. So I choke up, and I try to just make really solid contact. So I hit that pretty good, and there we go. I would take that all day, and that's, you know, and obviously you're just going to play a little bit more conservative, you know, especially when you don't have the angle. Especially when you don't have the angle as you go. All right, 197 into the wind, or 190 into the wind. All right. So question with the bunker mat was, you know, don't you get penalized already being in the bunker? Yeah, but you still have, like, there's still a level of, like, you know, hey, how is it going to come out and, like, your contact, right? So to me, what ends up happening is, like, when you have it on the mat, it still feels really good, but there's now a penalty for, like, not making perfect contact. I think in one of my rounds when I was using that, I left the ball in the bunker a couple times because I definitely hit too much mat behind it. It feels right to me. You know, again, I think there's so much. It could depend on a lot of things, right? It could depend on how your bunkers are, all that. I got a 5-iron here into the wind, just going to try to hit it up there. Lost it right, and into the wind. So, man, that's so bad. So I don't know. Do you get it? The double penalty, you might. I don't necessarily worry about it too much. So, let's see, 45. Here we go. Get in there. Oh, just didn't want to hit it in the rough like that. All right. Well, we're off to a terrible start. So one thing I would say here, we got to start looking at what's going on, right? What is happening that's causing us a problem? So we got to fix things, right? You know, we got to get out there, and you can't just keep going and saying, oh, this is terrible and all that. You got to fix it. So we're going to do that. Big thing for the numbers on the right. Okay, I'm losing the ball to the right. So the numbers will confirm this, but immediately it's got to be a face open, club swinging left. And that's swinging pretty aggressively to the left. So that's pretty bad for me. So what I've got to do is club down, swinging out, and I got to control my body more. And let's see if we can start shifting that path more to the right. So there we go. Now I overdid it a little bit. Well, you can see that ball traveled. I didn't even hit that one that great, but that ball traveled a lot farther. Okay, and it's in play, which is number one. So now I've got to get the face kind of matched up with that, but we got to start making some changes. Otherwise, we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you know, you're going to be in for a rough day. That was something when I first started playing, you know, and competitively and stuff. It's like you're always kind of like hoping, like, oh, I hope I have my A game today. It's like, well, you're probably not. That was a good swing. Oh, tell me you got it. Oh, it's like the first misread of the first no read of the week. It like rarely happens, and I smoked that one. Probably a good thing. It might have gone too far. We'll try it again. Huh. Let's check it out. Comeback starts now. I hope so. I'm just going to reset it. There it goes. I don't know why I did that. I just hit disarm and then it went. So you can see again, club path right there. Club path right there is much better, right? It's much better, much more playable. Ball going a little bit farther. So just got to work at it. Always adjusting. Again, as you come out, you know, not warmed up, just start firing. You're not going to really have a feel for it. But even when you go to the range, you're going to have to feel it. The key is knowing what to adjust to make the change. All right, a little chip. Should just be a plop on the green. Yep. Just a plop on the green, let it release out of the rough. Should just kind of trickle out. That's what it did. All right, 137. Here we go. Let's see. Downhill, winds across. I'm going to, since I'm starting to draw it, or I'm going to try to draw it, we're going to play it a little more. That it should ride the wind a little bit. If you're drawing with the wind, it should ride it a little bit. Hit that really good. And there it goes with the wind. Spin back somehow. Bite. Oh, it was a good shot though. It was a good shot. And there we go. Now we're starting to get the club path dialed in, and all right, we actually are making some contact. So we're back. Feels back. Yeah, Tom, it is nice, but you know, again, it's like, hey, you can make that up, right? Or you know, um, you can extrapolate the information from what the ball does, right? So, you know, it's the biggest thing is it's a way for you to be confident in it, right? Like, hey, I'm not just hoping I'm right. Although the more and more you do this, you just realize that it is what it is. Like, it's the law, you know. There's a reason they're called ball flight laws. So, you know, if you're doing it, it is what it is. So, you know, you kind of see what you get, right? So, here we go. We'll try to do that again. I kind of clanked it, but it'll be fine. So you can see, like, you know, it's just, I think the biggest thing that when people are working with it is you have to trust the numbers, right? Like, all right, you know, people will say, like I feel like I'm trying to hook the ball right now. And it's just because of, for whatever reason, you know, it could be, right? Like, I started going to the gym the last couple days, and it's like, that makes a difference, right? Like, because I need that more than anything. It could be you've been working at your desk all day, whatever you're doing, all that stuff matters as you do this. So I've got an 8-iron, not going to try to crush this. So that was trying to be smooth, and I still hit it really good. Down. Kind of like tight little pins here. So it's a good shot. I mean, it just, again, drew it. I'm happy with the club path, like that. Making adjustments. 0.8 right. Ball's breaking right, so I would like to try to make this. So we're going to read it like a putt. I'm going to try to land it. My goal is land it just past the gimme circle here and have it trickle in. Playing it reasonably normal height, not anything too special. Oh no, and I needed more height. Those are the ones that I hate. I hate the ones at the start too, but man, I really hate those. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do. Let's see. Do we try that? Let's see. I think we gotta try it, right? Why not? We're not playing very. It's into the wind. I mean, I can definitely kid it if it's just, you know. So there's where I'm gonna go. I'm trying to come up with a reason to try it. Not hitting it good. If I've missed, it's been right. So that would be okay. Hit that better. Problem is, I hit it maybe too good. Hit soft. Oh man, I hit that too good. That was better. Club path better. I think we can still move it. So any of you GS Pro people out there, if you know how to make it where I can actually see some of these. Because I have a touch screen. I have 2 touch screens. So touch screens, but I have this Stream Deck where I program the hotkeys. So I'll do that. We're just going to try to advance it. 4-iron. It's a par 5, so I like the risk. I should have been more confident and said, all right, I'm going to try to cut the corner more. And just hope I don't hit anything, which I didn't, so that's good. Did try to fade it a little bit because of the tree. So that was just a 4-iron. Now we'll go to our wedge. Wind straight across. I hate crosswinds. .62. Let's see. We're going to try to throw it in a little lower. And then I carry it too far. We're just not on, right? Like, I actually hit the shot I wanted to. I wanted it to be lower so it would release. And then I just carry it too far. Because that pin, you can see, like, there's a ridge there, which I could see from the back in the fairway. It's like, so anytime you're trying to get on top of a ridge, I like to try to, like, kind of drive it up the ridge. Because there's less chance of you going over, typically. And I didn't prove that very well. So, oh, that's too hard. And I just realized I have the wrong wedge, too. Huh. Well, that was stupid. Okay. Alright, so we all have bad days. Everybody always thinks, oh, I wish I could not have a bad day ever. Oh, you'll have them. It's golf. What did Max Homa shoot, like 80 last week? Best player in the world, or one of the best players in the world. 351. Alright. We're going to forget about it. We're going to see if we can put together one really good 9. That's the goal. We're going to send it down that right. Get over to the left. All right. Got to go low. Got no choice. So let's see. We're going to take, it's got to stay low enough, but I want it to carry enough. Got to make sure there's nothing there. Okay. Just making sure there's nothing in the way. Here we go. 80 yards, so ball's back. Don't try to crush it. It's not a bad shot, just wish it was a little more left, but take it. Normally that would be okay. Haven't been doing very much of late, but we'll see. Maybe we could chip one of these in. So we gotta land it just a fraction to the right. So I'm looking right here. We will have some loft out of the rough. I've got the right wedge this time. Let's just see if we can kill it. Go in. There we go. Hey, it helps to have the right wedge. Thanks, David. I appreciate that. All right. Let's keep it going. How about we just birdie all of them on the back? That'd be sweet. 369 up the hill. We're going to send driver. Nope. I mean, it's not hit terribly, but man, is it just bad. Just no idea where it's going to go. So we'll just do what we just did. All right. Pretty much the same shot as we just had. We got to get it back there. Here's the danger. Again, kind of knowing what we'll have to look at is, we got to get it back there, right? Like, this is where normally I'm like, hey, I'll hit it anywhere up on the green. I'll take my chances two-putting. Here, you know what your two-putt is, right? So I can't just hit it on the front part of the green because I'll three-putt it. So I've either got to lay up short of the green or I've got to get it over the green or obviously on it too in the circles. But, I'm going to err towards, I'm going to try to hit it too hard. Okay, so I don't have to keep this one as low. And that might be way too hard. Well, we hit it hard. Hey, that's a good break. We got a good break out of it. So you kind of got to like decide, right? Again, like the way I would play that normally is I would try and go, I would hit it in the fairway, let it run a lot, but the fairways are soft, they don't run a ton, so that strategy really doesn't work. So you got to kind of fly it more, but then that's why I wouldn't do that shot normally in real life, is because sometimes you're going to just juice it. We've got 16 yards downhill. Can't really see it, so we'll use our map. Got to land at about 11. Okay, so we'll land at about 11. Need some height. Let's see. That felt pretty good. Oh, I don't know what that hit, but I'll take it. So for that shot there, it's face wide open, ball forward. Keep the body moving forward so you don't blade it. You're probably going to hit the ground first a little bit. That's okay because you're using the bounce. So, you're allowed to do that. All right. 398. So, we're going to really need that short game, it feels like, today if we're going to make any type of comeback. Comeback, on a round like this, I like to break it up. The first 9 is gone, right? You can't do anything about it. So it's like, all right, new 9. How low can I shoot on this 9? What can I do that's positive? And we'll go from there. So we're going to go driver here. Can't hit it straight. So we're probably going to end up benching the driver because I just have no idea. Club path was good, or 0. I'd like it a little more right, but oh, man. Probably going to end up benching it. Got to play it a little right. Wind's going to help me draw this a little bit. So we are going to try to hit some sort of hook, like up through. We're going to take our chances a little bit with the trees. 146 into the wind, hook. Again, I don't want to come up short on the green because of how again, you got to play by the rules that you got, right? So we're going to try to send it right. So when I'm trying to hook it, I'm going to let this club release. So that was pretty good. Just going to be too far. So that was kind of the concern, was when you hook it, you also hit it farther. So kind of a bad spot, but again, I didn't want to come up short. So I should have hit a 9 there. I didn't know how much the rough would hurt. So we got another uphill shot. So we need height to stop this. Need height to stop it. Trying to go 14-ish, then we can let it. So again, hey, might as well try to make them all. So if I land it there, let it break. Here we go. It's downwind. That does not help my cause, but we can't do anything about it, so we got to try our best. Trying to carry it right about there. That was pretty good. I just missed my spot a little left. I actually read it pretty good. So that one there was just through, face still looking at me, keeping the body looking at me, the body moving, I should say, so I don't blade it. And there we go. So I said I was going to bench it, but this is a par 5. I'm going to bench it probably on other holes. But par 5, I'm going to take the risk. Because, what happens is I just usually have to lay it up if it doesn't work, right? So I do want to have an opportunity to get there. So we'll do it. Usually the worst case is we just got to lay up. Hit that one good. I think I just got to fade it, let's just keep fading the ball. But like that felt like I was going to draw it, but it's still a fade, right? Like, so maybe that's what we got to do. All right, we're way uphill, way uphill. Um, slope to the left. That's why we're aiming out a little right. Wind should kind of hold it as well. We're going to hit a 4-iron because we're uphill. So I'm playing this like 210. And we'll see what we can do. Goal here, you know, long irons are kind of one of my good things, really good things I do in my game. And I think honestly it's because my expectations drop. That's honestly what it is. Yeah, I know the pull cut. It's always a thing, right? So my expectations are pretty low on these. It's like, hey, I'll take anything around the green. So I hit that pretty solid. I just don't know if it's far enough left. Oh, don't give me the 3-putt. Get off the green. Go! Oh, no. Oh, by an inch. By an inch. All right, we're on the fairway technically, even though it says green. All right. So I like to chip. So on this one, here's one. You can't see this. Let me see if I can bring this up. All right, so we've got our numbers. It has me as putting, so I've got to put it on chipping. You know, and if you're having issues, somebody showed me that. You know, it doesn't always have you on the right mode for the launch monitor. So, you know, and also change your club. That would do it too. So, for those that are wondering about that. All right, so I just tend to play these kind of like a little pitch and run. This would be like an old school, like little, you know, you could, honestly, in real life, I'd putt it. But I like chipping in here. So it's just what, about 16, 17 yards. Just try to get it to release out. So I just like playing kind of like a little pitch and run action there. You know, the better the chipper, the more they will, you know, do a shot like that. They will chip more often. I think everybody would putt that one, to be honest, but, you know, just kind of depends. All right, 9 down, wind helping out of the right. Got a 6-iron here. Going to try to use that wind to get a few more yards out of this one. Hit it good. Don't be deep. Sit. Really soft. Nope. Get off the green. Nope. 3-putt. Nope. Big slope. Huge slope. Huge slope. Nope. That's going to be a 3-putt. Man. Do I hit 7 there? I don't know. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. Can't be mad. All right. Another drive. Same thought process here. Again, it's, you know, once I said I was going to bench it, now we get par 5s, right? So it's like, okay, I'm willing to take risks on par 5s because, you know, the odds are I'm going to be able to still lay something up and have a third shot in and a reasonable chance. So it's worth it for me to get a chance to put it up there and have a good look up and down for a birdie. So driver it is. Trying to embrace the pull cut, and then I pull it. Get out. Oh, tried. Man, that would have been a good look in. Okay. Now what do we do? It looked like when the ball was going in that this was open. So how far is that? That's 150-ish. See if we can get some hook on it. So I'm going to take a 6. We're going to try to hit like a low hook, just kind of run one up there. Oh, hit a tree. There was a tree there. All right. Now we go for it. Now we send it, see if we can get up and down. So 261, flat lie, downhill. Probably can't get there. Especially if you hit it like that. What we got? Ugh. Let's see. So this is interesting. Let's go. All right, so we got 60 yards. Let's see. We're going to try to hit a pitch. Honestly, just trying to get over the bunker. And go from there. Man, we're just making this like the worst hole ever. Alright. Let's get a wedge close. 63. Alright. We gotta focus here. Let's focus. Let's at least hit good short game shots. 20. Okay, gonna have some loft. We don't have a lot of green. There we go. Go! Well, you can see how you make like really bad numbers. So there you go. Really bad numbers. Oh, triples. One of the guys in our section was playing down in Florida. There's a tournament series, and he posted triples ruin rounds because he made one, and he is right. All right, we got I think I got a 9. Yeah, we're gonna hit a 9. Just going right at it. And then we didn't hit it great. Get in the circle though. We just want to get out of here. All right, I'll take pars. Right now, let's just take pars. All right, here we go. This is where we can't go driver anymore. No more driver. Have no idea where it's going to go. Just doesn't feel good. So we're going to hit 3-wood. Hit that pretty poor as well, but what are you going to do? Okay. Let's see. All right, we got a shot. That's a good start. Up. So it's kind of a tweener for me. Coming up short's not bad. A little bit of a right lie. Let's see. 3.4. All right. 6 is what I'm hitting. Nope. Hit it decently solid, but it's just, we're just not there. We're not there yet. It's all right. Winter golf. We'll be practicing though, that's for sure. All right, here we go. 2.5 left, so we're gonna see if we can get another one in the make. Let's go 11. Okay. Again, having a little bit of height was the goal. That came out really fast. It was a downhill lie, so I even needed more height than that, but we just don't have that. All right, here we go. 370. What we got? Yeah, we're gonna do 3-wood again. Very wide open for 3-wood. Nope. Actually, looking at that, I should have just hit driver. Just blasted it over there. But, oh, lateral. How's that lateral? Okay. Options. Okay. I guess you can't go in the other hole. Well, let's see. What's my other options? Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Lateral. Okay. Guess we're doing that. What do we got now? 170. We're going to hit a 6. Here we go. $171. So I hit 6 trying to get under. Oh, there was another tree back there. Well, when you're just going to hit every tree that you possibly can. This course is tearing me apart. 46. Here we go. Trying to play this little pitch and run out of the rough. Get running. Run a little more. Nope, that's how it would end. So, not a great day. Not a great day. Oh, that is brutal to look at. Triples don't help. Brutal. But you know what? When you do the little things right, like when you can't keep the ball in play, even that didn't hurt me that bad, right? Like it wasn't great, but then you can't hit it onto the green, and then you're not making chips. You know you're hitting chips way too far and all that stuff. It's like, there's a 3-putt in there. It's like those are the things that add your score up in a heartbeat. It's like, all right, making errors and then compounding them is what you do. It doesn't matter how skilled you are or what level you're at. If you do that, you will struggle. So, ironically, this is what people do. Like, that felt pretty bad, right? And still a low 80s round. Helps to make a couple birdies, but you can hit it not great and still get it into the low 80s. But those things that make your score go really high are the compounding errors and doing it hole after hole after hole. So that's not a good one, but that's all right. That's why we do it live. We'll learn from it, and we got some things that we got to work on. So we'll be working on it. All right. We'll be back Sunday. Have another one. So we'll see you then, and have a good